ABC 10 News at 5 starts now.
In the United States, millions of people are living with dementia and Alzheimer's. Millions more are acting as caregivers for those family members. Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin spent the past year speaking with people across the country. He reveals the emotional and financial challenges for those families and the devastating consequences of the cost of care.
Onion, tomato, I know I have tomato. She cooked 3 meals a day. Cilantro, always have to have cilantro.
Sometimes when words are hard, food can be the best form of communication.
Okay.
Between a mother and daughter.
She's had dementia for probably the last 15 years.
Norma Almanza and her 98-year-old mother, Irene, share this one-bedroom apartment.
So this is her bedroom and my bedroom. As you can see, we've got to be close to each other.
It's just blocks from the multi-million-dollar high-rises in downtown San Diego.
This closet is now her clothes. I'm out of this, and it's a very tiny closet.
It's not just space that's tight.
¿Te gustan las albóndigas?
Norma's retired and now financially responsible for both of them. With Irene's memory fading, she needs around-the-clock care.
I looked into hiring caregivers.
At this point, would you even be able to afford a round-the-clock caregiver for her?
No.
So, that unpaid job with hours that run all day, every day, falls on Norma.
I'd realized that I hadn't hugged her in a long time. In a long, long time. And that was difficult. I put this together a long time ago for a family reunion. That was our entry into the United States in 1957.
Irene has Medicare. That's the federal health insurance for people 65 and older. She also qualifies for Medi-Cal, California's Medicaid health program for people who don't have much income, if any.
Does Medi-Cal or Medicare or any other type of insurance actually help you pay the bills for her, or is all of that coming out of your finances?
That comes out of mine.
Norma does get help from a nonprofit, but it only covers 10 hours a week of caregiving help.
What's the most difficult part about caring for someone with dementia?
Somewhere in there is my mother. But the person that's there on a daily basis is not someone I like. So I have to go back to the memory of the fact that there's someone in there that's my mother. And that's very hard. That's very hard to feel the anger at times I feel, and I know it's out of exhaustion. That hurts me. But that's the hardest part.
Irene is one of the more than 7 million Americans living with some form of dementia. The majority of those cases, Alzheimer's. It's estimated that Alzheimer's and other dementias will cost the United States $345 billion this year. By 2050, dementia costs could rise to nearly $1 trillion. That's about the entire economy of Mexico. A financial blow that will impact generations of families.
For most people, it's an enormous financial impact that they struggle to find solutions to.
Julie Zizimopoulos is a professor in the Sol Price School of Public Policy at the University of Southern California. She's the expert when it comes to economic costs of dementia and its impacts.
In general, Medicare will not pay for 24 hours of just care that is needed by persons living with dementia. Medicaid pays for some long-term care, but again, it's a small percentage of the population that's eligible for Medicaid and covered care.
Zizimopoulos says a lot of families fall into a patchwork of systems across the country that in many cases provides little, if any, help for people living with dementia and Alzheimer's.
Due to the financial impacts of this, do you think the system to take care of people is broken?
I don't know if I would say it's broken, because broken sort of assumes that at some point it was built and then it fell down. it's never developed.
Well, he fell down and broke his leg in February. Do you remember that?
No,
You don't remember breaking your neck?
it was not a big deal.
Vicky, her brother Andrew, and their father Gabor, who's living with dementia, are one of those families that fell through the cracks.
I'm looking for anything and everything to try, any opportunity to try and slow down the pace at which we're running out of funds, which ultimately we are going to. I mean, he is first and then it's next. You know, we are next.
The family immigrated to the United States from Hungary in 1990 with almost nothing. They pulled themselves from poverty to success, only to be dragged back to emotional and financial uncertainty.
You're forced into the situation and you have to figure it out. And yeah, it's one bad decision against another bad decision.
Decisions like who's going to take care of their father.
As soon as it became clear to us that a memory care facility is not covered by neither insurance or Medicare or any of these in our society, we had to start thinking very quickly. Money was just flowing out of our pockets.
Andrew gave up his home close to work and moved into a house in the Denver suburbs with a caretaker to try and make it work.
But my immediate savings took a huge hit, like 40% of it, 50% of it is gone. Just thousands of dollars.
Gabor's a Holocaust survivor. His dad died in a concentration camp. Gabor does get some money on behalf of Jews who suffered under the Nazis, but it doesn't come close to covering the bills.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't slept much, you know? I haven't slept much.
Why?
You know, life is tough. See, and these kind of things make it even harder because, you know, like, I can't explain it. There's no, you know, recognition of it, and I can't blame him.
To help cover the cost of care, Vicky's boyfriend set up a GoFundMe, one of the thousands of memory care fundraisers on the site. While they've raised some money, Vicky and Andrew are still behind and struggling. And the impact is more than just financial.
How is it going to impact my future? Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm already falling apart physically. I'm not taking care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and eventually it's, you know, I mean, I know it's costing me. I mean, I'm sure a couple of years have already been cut down, you know, from my life expectancy, but whatever. As long as it's necessary, you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do. And because I don't feel like I can walk away.
Norma can't walk away either.
They tell you that bathrooms are the places where accidents are most. As you can see, there's not much space here. I took up all the carpets. We have a chair, a shower chair. Almost there. Okay.
Every day, she balances the love for her mother with exhaustion and personal grief, not knowing what comes next in this long goodbye.
How long can you do this before it has a significant impact on the money you need to retire and live?
That's my concern. She is definitely healthy. Like I said, she's even improved. So she could live much longer, and that would drain me. That would drain me significantly.
A disease that destroys so many lives, a critically important topic of our time. Thank you, Adam. And Adam says, with a patchwork of systems, many people rely on nonprofits, local resources, and family to get by. Norma says a support group helps her to get through each week. And all of this week on ABC 10 News,